Will you adhere to the European message, loud and clear, to your government to stop using Kosovo to destabilize the situation in Bosnia? And will you further use your influence to ensure there's no effort by the Serbs in Bosnia to secede from the Bosnian state?
The strong principled position of the government of Serbia, of the democratically elected, pro-European government of Serbia, is that territorial integrity and sovereignty of internationally recognized states, as well as inviolability of borders, has to be respected if we are going to build a peaceful European society in the Western Balkans. And we are supporting strongly the territorial integrity of Bosnia in the same way that we are supporting strongly the territorial integrity of Serbia.
It seems to me that you and your country are at a crossroads. You want to become European. You want in the long term to be members of the European Union. But you cannot do so if you continue with your current course on Kosovo, where your only important and influential ally is Vladimir Putin's Russia. And you are going to have to choose. Do you choose to compromise and thereby embrace the European Union message, or do you stick with your hard line and end up in alliance with Moscow?
Our hard line is on upholding the European values in the Balkans. Our hard line is with upholding the international law in the Balkans. Our hard line is with doing everything to reconcile between the nations of the Balkans and not open up another sources of conflict in the Balkans. In this endeavor, we have been principally supported so far in the Kosovo negotiation by the Russian Federation.
And Mr. Jeremić, I'm asking you, do you ever sit down in a quiet moment and say to yourself, how come, after all of these efforts I've made to reach out to Washington and to Europe, how come my only reliable ally is in Russia? And how come the Europeans are going to recognize Kosovo and are not following a policy which you in Serbia insist upon pursuing?
First and foremost, our central strategic priority of this government of Serbia is EU membership. And we are going to make sure that this path is sustained come what may. Now, when it comes to Kosovo...
Because that's a very interesting thing you just said, because Lord Ashdown on this program said to me yesterday, he said, you know what, there are many Serbs who talk tough on Kosovo, but in the end, they know Kosovo is going to be independence, and the truth is, they want it to happen to get it over with so they can move on and concentrate on making sure Serbia does go down the European track. You're one of those people, aren't you?
I probably couldn't disagree more with Lord Ashdown in this one. For us in Serbia,
you're going to choose...
No, for us in Serbia, there is no crossroad. For us in Serbia, there is no choice. For us in Serbia, if we are going to uphold democracy in our country together with the European perspective, we're going to remain principled in our negotiations over Kosovo. And being principled for us means respecting sovereignty of our state as well as the rule of law, whilst totally understanding and willing to accommodate the legitimate interest of the Kosovo Albanians to self-governance.
You can't have both. You've told me two things, that your ultimate long-term chief priority is to be a member of the European Union. If that's the case, you're going to have to compromise and let go of these principles you've talked about to me.
Serbia will never accept a trade-off. Kosovo for Europe, Kosovo for 100 billion euros, Kosovo for anything. For us, our future in Europe is intimately linked to the upholding and the strengthening of our democracy. And there can be no upholding and strengthening of our democracy as well as our European vision without a compromise European-style solution for the future status of Kosovo. This is what we're insisting. We're defending our European prospect by being firm and honest in these negotiations over Kosovo. We are offering to the Kosovo Albanians maximum level of self-governance in good faith.
Vuk Jeremić, thank you very much for being on Hard Talk.
Thanks.